Good morning, Class 8. My name is Rani Gautam, Army Public School, Old Can, Prayagraj. I am your SST teacher. So today we will revise the chapter number 2, Geography. Name of the chapter is Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. Student, see this diagram. Resources, natural resources, human-made resources, human resources. So first of all, revise the meaning of resources. What is resources? So I am just telling you what is resources. Any substance, living being or service that has utility, that is, can help us in any possible way, is said to be resources. A resources has some value. The value can be associated with money or just mental satisfactory. For example, when you look at a beautiful painting or scenery, it feels pleasant. So, the painting or scenery has utility. For example, resources are also including stationery material, clothes, utensils, furniture, your teacher, school, rivers, water, electricity, and so on. So I hope you can understand the meaning of resources. In simple word, you can also say any substance having utility in any way is a resource. Okay? Now, these resources are of three types. Number one is natural resources. Number two is man-made resources. Number three is human resources. You can see today we are revising the chapter number 2 and the name of chapter is Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. All these are included in the natural resources. Or you can say the other examples like rivers, lakes, air, soils, minerals, trees, mountains, etc. are natural resources. Now the second one is your human-made resources. Now human-made resources means when the human being have used their intelligence to manufacture them for their own use. For examples, it includes vehicles, buildings, roads, telephone, etc. You can easily see this. What is this? Yes, this is hand sanitizer. Nowadays, we all are using this hand sanitizer. Okay, and this is also made by human being. So this is one of the good example like these markers. Okay, all these are made by this human being, including in human made resources. Alright, student. Now the number 3 is human resources. It includes people who serve us in any way, like teachers, doctors, carpenters, cobblers, etc. All these are included in human resources. Okay? So, let's start the first one, that is your land. Now land, the quality of land, soil and natural vegetation, animal and the usage of technology are important factors in controlling the standard and way of life people lead at a particular place. Land. It is not suitable for living everywhere because of a lot of additional conditions that affect. What are these conditions which affect our life? Yes, when we are want to be live in any place, we have to be look the part of the land is suitable for living being or not. Okay, like some factors affecting the habitability of a place are topography, height from sea level, climate, fertility of soil, vegetation, etc. People cannot live in dense forest or in deserts. They cannot live on high slopes in mountainous areas or in low-lying areas where there is possibility of floods and waterlogging. Plains and river valleys are the places where agriculture is suited. So, most of the world population lives in such areas and these areas are heavily populated. Okay student, now let's discuss the different type of uses of this land. The purpose and way in which land is used is called land use. Land use may be for agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses, road, setting up of industries or various other purposes. Now the factors which determining the land use are including physical factors like topography, availability of water, climate, minerals, soil, etc. or human factors like demography, technology and education. Okay? And do you know the land usually has ownerships? Yes, it may be private land or community land. Student, private land is owned by an individual or group of individuals. Like a house is private land, community land is meant for use by anyone in the society, like land for collection of fodder, fruits, etc. Community lands are also called common property resources. Land degradation. It includes landslides, soil erosion, and the major threats to the environment. So, due to the huge damage for land, people have also started reducing forest covering in order to make them habitable. This has resulted into deforestation. Afforestation means growing trees, regulated use of chemical pesticides and checking or overgrazing by animals are some general methods to conserve these valuable natural resources. Student, in my next video, I will tell you about soil, water, what is the meaning of soil, the definition of soil, soil degradation, and how to conserve these natural resources and wildlife resources. Okay? So kindly watch my video. Thank you.